What's going on YouTube? Today we're going to be taking a look at how to create a vignette in Photoshop using a gradient overlay. It's a fairly simple process. I'll break it down and make it nice and easy. If the video helps you out, please throw me a like, subscribe to my channel, and let's get into it. Okay, so once you get down towards the end of the editing process, it's the ideal time to apply this effect. It's pretty straightforward. What we're actually doing is we're going to brighten the area where the brightest light is and slowly fade out darker. And it's a subtle effect. You can make it more pronounced if you want, but I tend to like it applied subtly. So the place to start is to click on the plus right here with the square around it. And when you do that, it creates a new transparent layer right here. So you want to make sure that layer is selected, as you can see. By default, it is selected. Essentially what that is just literally a clear, imagine a clear sheet over your photograph. And then from there, we want to find the gradient tool. And that's going to be over here in this palette. It will be the box that goes from black to white. If you don't have it active, you might have the paint bucket tool active. Just right click and you will find it there. Gradient tool. If for some reason it is not on your palette, like on my MacBook Pro, I run a condensed palette, you can find it here in the three dots when you click on there, okay? So, clicking on the gradient tool, the next step is to make sure that your foreground color is white and your background color is black. We want to make sure that you're going from white to black up here. Okay, if you're not, or if anything else is different, or if you just want to double check, click on it. Okay, click on the arrow here on basics, and it is the first option right here. And we'll click on that. And the next thing you want to have checked is the second option from the left, which is the white ball with the black border. Kind of tough to see, but that's it. Mode should be normal. Opacity should be 100%. Reverse unchecked, dither, and transparency checked. So from there, we're ready to apply our effect. What you're going to do is click on the brightest point and hold the click and drag it out to about, for the sake of this photo, to about here. It may be longer, it may be shorter, depending on your image, but for the sake of this photo, we're going to bring it out to about here. And notice it creates a white gradient here with the brightest part being in the middle. So the next step from here is to click on the layer type. So click on normal, and we're going to change it to overlay. And this will show you the really exaggerated effect. So to tone it down, the next step is to click on the opacity and change it. Usually it's somewhere between 10 and 40% is what I like. I think for this image, probably right around 40 is good. Okay, because I'm going to do a follow-up video where I show you how to dodge and burn your image. But now all of a sudden, the image has depth. And if you watch, you uncheck the layer, you can see the difference. The image here is very flat. When you click on it, now all of a sudden this image has a lot of depth to it. And as I promised, that was a very simple tutorial, something that pretty much anyone who's picked up Photoshop should be able to do. If you have any questions, by all means, drop them in the comments and I will try to answer them in a timely fashion. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget, I also have the Dodge and Burn follow-up to this video coming. Thanks and stay well.